Hi everyone, it's Richard. This will be the first video where I've actually demonstrated Guber Gaming app. It's been in development since about started back in August of 2016. The developer and I have been, had problems with getting a contract signed, and also just development takes way longer than you would ever expect. So, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and, that's my brother. I'm going to go ahead and show both the provider and the user app. They're not quite ready for beta release, but I want to share this video with the guys in DCS that have made DCS what it is. So I'll go ahead and make some sound here. That's going to go through the computer, I think. Anyway, you should hear gunshots here if you can't hear it. And then I'm getting a bunch of lag. So this is the loading screen. You'll be able to skip this screen after the first time you see it, and also mute the volume. So to log in, and I'm just getting blown up. Let me put this on Do Not Disturb. And I don't know how to put that on Do Not Disturb. So basically, let me log in. Let me get the user information. Guber provider. So let's say you're going to help somebody with Destiny. What you'll do is you'll log in. At Yahoo. Go ahead and log in. Once you log in, you'll go online, and you'll be able to choose both the console, the game that you want to help people with, which in this case would be Destiny, and the services that you want to provide. And as you can see down at the bottom, it says you can minimize the app and still receive notifications of customer requests. So as a provider, this is all you'll have to do. All the marketing will occur in the background. The customers will come to you. You'll have to refresh this every 4 hours, otherwise it'll take you offline. You'll be able to adjust your settings, select your console that you want to provide service for. Right here, you'll be able to choose that. And that's it. So we're making a few more changes before we release the final version, but that's the provider app. And now let me give you a demonstration of the user app. So this is what customers will see. And I'm looking over here to the left because I'm actually on my phone, but I'm recording this on my computer. So let's just log in as the first user. So once again, the intro video, it only plays the first time. So let me minimize this and show you, for example. So on this one, you'll log in immediately. So that's because that app has already been activated. But in this case, you haven't logged in. So you can watch the video. Let me hit skip, and then we'll go to login. Let me get the password for this one. I'll use that one. I think that's 3, yeah. So this is what the user will see when they log in. So the user will have the settings menu. They'll have their home screen, these photos need to be updated. This is still a beta. But for instance, let's say the customer wants help in Doom. They can select Doom. They'll choose a package. They choose whatever package they want. They can say order, and they say request now. And then it says searching for provider. So that's pretty straightforward and simple. The way this works here, when you're looking at it, is the providers are available, the user search. Each provider has 1 minute to respond. If the provider accepts to help the customer, then the customer and the provider are moved into a chat room. Let me see if I can show you the chat room. Okay, so I need to switch accounts. Log in. Okay, so this is a different user that I've logged in as. So here's the user. You can go to your, not order history, active order, and you'll be moved into a chat room. So once again, I'm getting blown up by text messages. So here's the chat room, and in this case, so when a customer purchases and the provider says, yes, I'm willing to help the customer, the provider and customer are moved into a chat room where they can, I'll just do some gibberish here, where they can talk to each other, and they can say, so this is me communicating with the provider. When this chat room will stay open the whole time that the user and the provider, or the carrier and the person being carried, the whole time the service is being performed, this chat will stay open. You'll be able to minimize the app, but you can still go back to it and still talk with your carrier. So this will help with customer communication. When the when everything's done, both the provider, it's getting annoying. Both the provider and the user will be able to leave a rating, and that rating system will allow us to follow up with customers and make sure that they're receiving the customer service they needed. So for instance, this carry was awesome, and then the customer will be able to submit that. So that's pretty much a summary of the app. There's a few bugs left to fix, and outside of those bugs, we'll be releasing shortly. I hope this helps, clarify things that I've been working on. I've been very, very busy with this app idea. It's not always easy to run multiple companies, but I've taken my priority list and made this app a priority at times over DCS, because this app is not only going to allow people to provide help in Destiny, it's going to give better customer support and customer service to customers. It's going to be something that we can, as a company, can be even more proud of. It'll be one of its kind, and it'll be future-proof, because as you can see here, any of these apps, consoles, and any of these games can be modified and added on an administrative panel that managers can control. So this app should be future-proof for whatever game people are willing to pay for and whatever game people need help in. Thank you for taking the time to listen. I hope this is something that you're excited about. I'm very excited about it, and I'll try to keep you guys more updated as the development of the app continues. It's a short time away before we'll be launching to beta, but I can't say exactly when because I'm still not 100% sure. I'm working with the developer as fast as possible right now to have the app completed. So really appreciate you taking the time to listen to this video, and I'll keep you guys updated.